We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. A 3-0.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Pollock. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot, giving him an even 150. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball one. Kershaw is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, Dero, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
2-2 the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo.
Okay. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that brings up Javi Baez. A quick glove at third, and there are two gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. I really enjoy watching this guy hit, and he's leading the National League in batting average right now. No doubt that he's one of the best hitters in the game today, and I hope to see him show us what he can do in this one.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Fouled away. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-2, full count. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Heading out towards shallow right. Barnes ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Jose Quintana gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Here's Corey Seager as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Caratini gathers, but the throw is not in time. Seager reaches on the strikeout.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Here's Mookie Betts, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. No balls and 1 strike. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Quintana sets. Here's the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. They trail this one 1-0. The next Cub up, David Bodie. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. No balls and a strike to count. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And he struck him out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Into the box, Steven Souza. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. He's ready. Now the pitch.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 2-1 home. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. No home runs as of yet. 9 driven in. A 1 pitch on its way. Peterson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes. Don't want to forget about him. The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So here's Austin Barnes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They still trail 1-0. In now, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Yolmer Sanchez.
First pitch on its way. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Bet's coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Jose Quintana, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. Back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. And the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
We're back now for the Dodgers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. They entered this game near the bottom of the league in both runs scored and batting average, which has led to a lot of criticism of just about everyone involved. One player told me, "We don't deserve a lot of praise for the way we're swinging the bat this year," and that's been a real wake-up call. Most importantly, we expect way better of ourselves, so it's on us as the hitters to work together and figure this out. Back to you guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Now here's the pitch. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Next for the Dodgers, A.J. Pollock. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pollock, a 32-year-old veteran who was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A bouncer to the left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And it's fouled away. Quintana into the windup. Here he comes 0-1. Popped him up. Caratini over to his left, and that retires the side. Dodgers down in order. They're down 1-0. So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Fastball just inside. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now back.
So one away here in the Chicago fourth. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And that swung on and missed for strike one. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. Gone! A solo home run there for Mookie. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. So take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Favorable call in there for a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Count remains full. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. And they take the lead. It's gone. Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Standing in now, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
And finally, there's the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Stepping up to the plate, Kike Hernandez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The batter, number 15.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the catcher, Austin Barnes, will dig into bat next. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. And he misses with it, 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Heading out toward shallow right. Bryant is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, David Bodie. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now batting.
At the plate, Victor Caratini. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here. Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Liner toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Into the box now, Steven Souza. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bryant is there, 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
This is foul right side. The 0-2 once more. Now that's popped up. Sanchez waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Seager.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Quintana's got his target. Here's the 0-1.
Oh.
1-2 now. Now here it comes. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as the lead remains 3. Now in the box, Yolmer Sanchez, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Jose Quintana is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Betts will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
The 1-0 home. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Slow roller down the third baseline. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning now, trying to pick things up where he left off. Mookie Betts. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Sanchez is up with it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
So here's Cody Bellinger.
Cody.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he fouls this one off. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. That misses. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
In there, and it's even now. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So Dan, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Bellinger looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ, number 14 on the season, and the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, David Bodie. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs 2. Coming to the plate now, Will Smith. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Fouled straight back. 0-1, here's the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Souza is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 50.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Quintana into the windup. 0-1 on its way.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dylan Floro will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Beatty will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Leading off the inning, Victor Caratini, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
I got 2 on the count.
Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't. And this one didn't allow a walk all game long.
To the plate now, Steven Souza. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Stepping into the box, Yolmer Sanchez. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Pollock. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. The only problem now, D-Row, you have the pitcher's spot on deck. It'll be interesting to see how they play this one.
Well, those guys on the bench, they know their pay grade. They've been getting loose since the 4th inning. I look for the manager to definitely make the move here for another bat.
Jason Kipnis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 27, Jason Kipnis.
And that's in there for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
I'm set with the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Kipnis, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 1-2 is short, hit hard. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Cubs strand. Tony Watson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jason Kipnis, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Matt Beatty is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit in the air to left. Souza is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one, didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
A.J. Pollock is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Chopped out to short. There's Baez, and that's the second out. Two away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're up 3-2. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Chris Bryant. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Here it comes, 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
No offer at that one. It's a called strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him, 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball.
Good work.